Welcome back again to the Putback episode 20 episodes through. Thank you again for joining us. We got Draven, we got Davinsky. Again, no Nolan today, but he'll be back soon enough. Don't you worry about that. Before we get into anything, make sure you guys follow StadiumRant.com. Head over there to see all the articles coming out every day. We got shows just like this in wrestling and football and every sport that you can imagine. So head over to StadiumRant.com. We got YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Give them a follow for more content just like this. But let's get right into it. Davinsky, you had something you wanted to start the show with.
Yes.
So I'll let you go ahead.
Defend our glorious king once again. Congratulations to our glorious king for passing Michael Jordan in all-time 30-point games. And the old heads are going to come out and say, oh, well, Michael Jordan took, he got less threes. LeBron got all those threes. And LeBron took less shots. I will say that. LeBron took a lot less shots than Michael Jordan. I was arguing with somebody on Twitter. I said Twitter, on Instagram about this. And this person wants to bring up, oh, well, LeBron took threes. So, yeah, obviously he's going to pass Kareem in the all-time scoring list as well. But, I mean, Kareem is the all-time leader in minutes played. Kareem is the all-time leader in shots attempted. Kareem is the all-time leader in shots made. LeBron is not the all-time leader in games played. He's like 89 games away from being the all-time leader in games played. That's a whole season plus more. So I don't care what you say. That's impressive. LeBron still got 41K. He just passed Jordan. Yeah, it took him 7 more seasons. But again, he took way less shots than Jordan.
I saw this on Twitter, and I posted this on my Snap story because I go to school in Iowa, so a bunch of folks are from Illinois, so they're all a bunch of Jordan cocksuckers. And immediately, LeBron has 563 30-point games.
Yeah.
Jordan has 562. Jordan also has 419 games with 25-plus field goal attempts.
Yeah, I saw the screenshot.
LeBron has 222. 132 games with 30-plus field goal attempts for Jordan, 34 of those for LeBron. MJ has 31 games where he took over 35 shots. LeBron has 4. LeBron doesn't shoot the ball nearly as much as Jordan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are getting on and on and on. LeBron is not a volume shooter. He's not a volume scorer. He's going to take it to the paint. No matter how much you like it or not, it doesn't matter. Jordan drove to the paint. Kareem had the hook shot. Nobody's saying anything about that. But when it's LeBron, oh, well, he got layups and dunks for the most part. So, yeah, it's going to be easy for him. Nobody said anything about Kareem's hook shot. And this is not to downgrade Kareem. This is not to downgrade Jordan. But why do you got to downgrade LeBron to bring up another superstar? Why you got to downgrade LeBron to try and prove your GOAT status? It makes no sense. Because they scared that it's true. LeBron is the GOAT, and there's nothing you can say about it. Yeah, Jordan may have 6 rings, but at the end of the day, he's not beating maybe the 96 Bulls could beat the 2017 Warriors. But that's the only Bulls.
They couldn't.
No,
they couldn't beat 2016 or 2017.
No, 2016 they could beat them. They could beat them.
2016 Warriors winning 6 games, and 2017 Warriors winning 5.
Jordan's on Curry. Ron Harper's on Clay. Pippen is on KD.
Ron Harper on Klay Thompson? Are you fucking for real?
Ron Harper was a good defender.
Well, Clay was shooting 42% from 3 and averaging 20 points a game.
Bro, Ron Harper's a good defender. Ron Harper's a
he was never even was he ever even an all-star? We're comparing him to an all-pro
I'm talking about his defense. I'm not talking about how good he was offensive. I'm talking about his defense.
I think he actually was an all-star one time too, but not the point.
Those hey man, that
yeah, but you're also forgetting let's say the Warriors averaged like 115 points a game that year. Take away 20% of that. That's what? 95 points roughly, okay? Or probably a little bit more, I think. But still, let's assume it's around 95 points. You're still banking on the 96 Bulls scoring minimum 95 points per game, every game, to stop that. That's also including if they limit Curry every night, if they limit Clay every night, if they limit...
They're going to limit Curry. Curry's a playoff choker for the most part when it comes to games.
Okay, all right, bro. What?
But also, when you look at the Warriors defense, like you got Draymond on... I'd probably put Draymond on Jordan. They're the same damn height.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, KD guarding Scottie Pippen or thing.
2017 bitch slapped them in 5. I'm talking about 2016. I'm talking about no
KD on
KD.
Pippen is not even fair. Pippen would.
Even no KD then. So you got Iguodala guarding.
You would have to put Iggy on Pippen.
That'd be.
That's fine.
So that means
Pippen's an overrated
Zaza's
scorer.
on the bench. That means Draymond's playing center. And
Are
I'm putting
we
Rodman on
forgetting about
Draymond.
my glorious king Zaza Pachulia? Are we forgetting about Andrew Bogut?
Andrew Bogut.
Known
What is
2005 overall first overall pick. Like Andrew
he blocked
Bogut.
Troy. I don't like Andrew Bogut. He blocked Troy.
I do. Oh, I remember that. Oh my god, I forgot about that. That's funny.
I got a bone
That's
pick
a
with
pull. Wow.
him. Think about this. If those two teams were to play against each other, Draymond and Rodman are getting ejected for sure.
That'd be hilarious.
Draymond and
That's
Rodman.
But no, Curry would.
I'm not even gonna lie. Now when I think about it, yeah, that bench though, the Warriors bench is gonna destroy that Bulls bench.
Exactly. Also, they don't have a guy. The Wolves don't have a guy who can stop Sean Livingston's pull-up mid-range.
Oh yeah, no, that mid-range shot was automatic.
And I do want to say this because my boy Tim did mention it about Wemby being better than LeBron or MJ, possibly. The thing for me is the biggest argument is going to be defensively. Because, yeah, Jordan has 1 DPOY, but in all reality, I'd be shocked if Wemby doesn't end up with at least 3.
Exactly.
Probably 4, and it should be 5 if we're being real. So, like, minimum. So, when we factor that in, which will inevitably, he'll get 4 or 5 stocks a year for 10 years minimum. How are you having this? That's just defensively. Also, offensively, he's a 7'6" motherfucker going 8 for 13 from 3-point range, bro. Like,
and the thing is, he's still developing. That's the scary part. He's still.
I don't think is he 20?
He's 21. Yeah. He turned 21 not too long ago.
Like, he couldn't even drink legally, and he's averaging this. I think realistically, I don't have a wood around me, but as long as he stays healthy, I don't see a reason why he couldn't. Now, unfortunately, LeBron defies all human logic in terms of just sustainability and everything. If I'm Wemby, I just call up LeBron and I'd be like, yo, how the hell have you stayed in shape? Now, LeBron's going to tell him cryotherapy, high school sweetheart, being the greatest human ever. And there's not much Wemby can do about those last two. But, like, invest in the cryotherapy, put $1 million a year towards your body, and he can easily become the GOAT. Easily.
Definitely. He can.
I think especially with that defensive boost, especially knowing that Jordan's defensive stats are stat padded now. Absolutely. I don't see a reason why he couldn't become the GOAT.
I can see Wemby becoming the GOAT. He has the potential. But it's all up to the Spurs. I mean, honestly, he got drafted in the best position. He got drafted to the Spurs. Literally, that was like the best position for him.
I think he has the potential to have the best offensive peak out of any of the 3. Because he's I think realistically, he's probably the best shooter. Like from 3-point range, I don't know if either of them are a better 3-point shooter than Wemby.
Right.
And then obviously,
right now, I think LeBron is shooting a higher 3-point percentage.
Yeah, but he's also taking a lot less. Like Wemby pulls 10 threes at night.
LeBron is taking probably like 4 or 5 threes.
Yeah.
LeBron
we're factoring volume as well. I mean, just I don't know. I think Wemby realistically.
Wemby's the future, bro. Wemby's the future.
Motherfuckers like him and Chet Holmgren are just gonna run this league for the next 15 years.
That's gonna be the ideal center.
Just those lanky motherfuckers who can shoot.
Skinny, just
shout out the originator, my GOAT, Kristaps Porzingis.
Facts.
I wonder what your GOAT is doing right now.
I don't know. Fuck. He's probably down on his knees in Boston, wishing he was in New York.
Probably not.
He's
gonna move on. Zion came back the other day, played his first game of the season for down a 60 win mode, which was nasty. But this morning came out, he is being suspended.
Yep. He was late for a plane to Philadelphia.
Oh, is it? I had no idea.
Yeah,
why.
he was late on the plane to Philly, so he got suspended for the game in Philly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoa. Ooh.
Zion pisses me off, man.
I mean, Zion, look, there's been so many guys who they've tried to force LeBron to pass the torch to. Like, off the top, first it was Ben Simmons. Then Zion came out of high school as the most hyped high school guy ever. He bursted through a shoe on national television
That
against
was crazy.
in like a top 10 matchup between Duke and UNC with Barack Obama in attendance. And then he kind of fell off the planet. Now it's Wemby. And I mean, Zion, unfortunately, listen, LeBron's an anomaly.
Damn.
Ooh.
Zion is a joke.
I agree.
Zion is a joke. He pisses me off.
I mean, he was never going to live up to the hype. LeBron is like the only guy ever who has lived up to the hype because of how absurd the hype put on him was.
He exceeded the hype.
Yeah, except now people are expecting there to be another LeBron, which is unfair to Zion, Wemby, fucking Ben Simmons, bitch ass, even though he fell off.
It's unfair, but the thing is, that's just how the media is.
But I mean, when you get entangled with a fucking porn star, and then just keep eating fucking Doritos Locos Tacos all day, that's gonna have to fucking happen. Like,
the man has a super max contract and he has a weight clause. How do you have a weight clause as a superstar? You're fat, bro. You're fat. Lose the weight, please.
Well, so for the record, sorry,
360 windmill, bro.
For the record, Anthony, it has not been the ideal center for the past 15 years. And it's been good, but really only recently has it become the big thing. Like 15 years ago, that's 2009, dog. That's 2009. You're telling me over the past 15... First off, Jokic is not that archetype. Embiid is not that archetype. Those are the only two like centers to like dominate and like win MVP in that time. Dirk wasn't even that archetype.
Dirk wasn't even a center.
Dirk wasn't like a Wemby archetype. He was not skinny. We're talking these lanky guys with 7'8" wingspans.
We're talking about like KD skinny. We're talking about Brandon Ingram skinny.
We're talking, yeah, exactly. Like slim guys who are focused on being shifty. Dirk wasn't dribbling the ball up the court, crossing two people over, and then slamming over people. That's not what Dirk did.
Dirk was a stretch four.
Exactly. And Dirk was excellent at that, but he wasn't that archetype. That archetype is new. And the closest thing to it was Jokic because he would handle the ball and shoot it and pass it so efficiently.
Even Jokic doesn't fit the archetype because Jokic isn't even like
he's a chunky motherfucker.
Ball like that. Jokic isn't a ball handler.
I mean, even then, like that's a small forward, man. He started ushering in that era of like smaller, like lankier, shiftier guys. And that was the start of it, but that was also as a forward. I mean, like, and he was still kind of an anomaly. Like, Giannis didn't even get really good until he fucking bulked up and he left that skinny mode. Like, this is kind of still like a brand new thing, in my opinion, that we're gonna see a lot more of. But
it's still a new thing because we haven't seen like a skinny center just bulk up. Not bulk up. We haven't seen the skinny center just dominate the league. Usually you see like a 7-footer with like 270, 280 pounds going crazy. But like we got centers like 250 pounds, 240 pounds. The only reason why they weigh that much is because of their height.
I mean, like a hybrid player is like an interesting idea. I mean, yeah, it's the center's role was reduced heavily in the 2010s. We know that. It became so much more about the three ball due to the Curry era, and centers were basically thrown out the door. The only like center from like the mid 2010s who was like truly dominant over several years was like DeMarcus Cousins.
That's
and even then,
Cousins.
That was like 3 years, and he was a big old burly, old like scrappy. I'll fight you. Center.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like this new gen. I mean, now they had to become hybrid players. They had to, or else the center position would strictly be defensive guys because it wouldn't be worth it to have one of those back there. Because why would you pay a DeMarcus Cousins type player when efficiently and points wise, it makes a lot more sense to just pay the Currys, to pay those like shiftier guards. And yeah, Boogie was
that's why they started taking more threes.
But yeah, exactly. But that's why the center had to become a hybrid player. That's why we see this emergence of these twigs who've learned to handle the ball. And I say this as a fellow twig myself, but these guys who can handle the ball and pull it, because without them, it would have basically been annihilated. I mean, that's what the fucking Celtics are doing. I mean, I don't personally count like what you're running fucking 45-year-old Al Horford and goddamn Porzingis after 8 ACL tears just because you know it doesn't matter nearly as much.
It doesn't.
That's why
Porzingis was probably the first of like the anomalies when it came to like the center position. But even then, he was playing like power forward at 7'3".
Exactly. Like he wasn't ever really like a true center. He was a shot blocker, but he wasn't a center.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So we're done with it. We're going to move on to the very arguably game of the year that happens just yesterday. We had the Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Thunder. It was an absolutely insane game. I was at work, so I was watching it in parts. But an awesome ending. Darius Garland closed it out with that layup. I don't know if you guys watched the game or not.
Yeah, I mean
the stream sold, bro. I'm trying to watch it.
Don't say it.
Keeps shutting down. I miss stream. I miss crack streams. I miss.
I miss meth and crack, but don't say where you're watching now. Don't say it. Don't do that to him. Don't say it. You can't say it. If you know, you know.
Is selling me. Buff Streams is selling me, man.
No, man. Stop.
We're gonna
they selling me, bro.
We gotta mute this all. We can't let them find it out. They're gonna get shut down, Davinsky.
I'm fine with that. They keep selling me. Watching the game, and it keeps disconnecting me, and I was going crazy, and I just gave up.
But
I
no,
watch the game, man.
Donovan Mitchell didn't even hit his first basket until the end of the second quarter.
I don't even care, bro. That was a good game. I see
game.
The stats. I saw the stat. It was like it was like the most watched game in that time slot compared to like last year.
And deservingly so. But remember, you're telling me your star scorer, Donovan Mitchell, this team is made to have the go-to guy beat Donovan Mitchell. Your go-to scorer had 0 points until the end of the second quarter. And you hung in there, and you just beat the best team in the NBA on a 10-game or a 15-game win streak. Cavs are on an 11-game now. Without him, because of this ridiculous paint defensive duo that we have continued to talk about and continue to preach, and I will continue to preach them later on in this show, but
Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
If you are doing this with your best player and your best scorer on an off night, and your defense is so good that it's keeping you in a game with the number one in MVP voting and the number one team in the West, unfortunately, I don't think they're built to beat the Celtics. I think they would be number one in the West easy. I think they could come out of the West easily. I don't think they can beat the Celtics, though. I don't think either of those can beat the Celtics.
I think they could have beat the Celtics last year if everybody was healthy.
Interesting. I mean Donovan.
They went to 5 games, and Mitchell was he was on and off the court due to injuries, and they went to 5 games. So a healthy Cavs team definitely would have beat the Celtics last season in the playoffs.
Wild, personally.
No,
they were
wow.
Wait, what? Did you just say a healthy Cavs team would have beat the Celtics?
Last season?
No. Yes. No fucking shot. Nobody was beating the Celtics. We weren't beating the Celtics if we were fully healthy. We had the best chance of anyone.
And Jared Allen wasn't playing in the series. They didn't have Karis LeVert. There was a bunch of injuries on that Cavs team, and they still went to 5 games. Now imagine a healthy Cavs
5 games is not a lot.
So what?
That's a gentleman's sweep. If it went to like 7, yes, I would give that to you. That's a gentleman's sweep, dog.
They would have won the series.
Absurdity. That is
regardless.
They would have won. This
Cavs
season, I
now
think
won 12 in a row.
this season,
They
the healthy Cavs team is beating the
33
Celtics in the playoffs.
and 4. The Cavs will
7
not beat them.
games.
This
No,
season,
absolutely
I
not.
like the Cavs this season. Last year they were not beating them. The Cavs this year have not only the defensive duo down low with Allen and Mobley, their offensive pairing of Allen and Mobley is what makes them so dangerous. They run a pick with Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell, and Evan Mobley's the roll man, and you got Jared Allen in a dunker spot. Because Evan Mobley has great IQ and good playmaking ability at the 4, he can swing it to corners. He can drop it off to Jared Allen in a dunker spot. It's so elite having 2 guys, and that's why OKC will be an awesome matchup with them when Chet's healthy. If you have Chet and Isaiah Hardenstein matching up with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley,
That's
that
good.
feeds families. You know
Another
what I mean?
thing people are forgetting. Sorry, just a reminder. They have Nikola Topic waiting. This kid was a number 3. He was in the running to be the number 1 pick in this year's draft until he tore his ACL. He's not going to play this year, but give him 2 fucking years, and they're going to have another version of. He's not Nikola Jovic. Nikola Jovic was never like a high-end guy. Nikola Topic is a lot closer to Nikola Jokic than Nikola Topic is closer to Nikola Jovic.
You see,
okay?
he can't. You see how difficult it is.
Listen,
you got Jokic, you got Jovic, you got Topic.
there's so many itches. Mirotic, Vucevic.
No, it's the fact that they're all named Nikola too.
Yeah, Nikola Mirotic,
like,
Nikola
what?
Vucevic. Oh, Nikola Pekovic.
Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry.
Was
But
there
no,
Nikola
listen,
Mirotic in the league?
this team is only going to get better. That Thunder team is only going to get better.
exactly.
But I think the Cavs are only going to get better too.
I
think
see
the
an
Cavs.
OKC Cleveland NBA Finals. That's going to get some viewership back in the league.
I mean, I would love to see
Cleveland.
it.
I would look. My glorious king, pure cinema. They draft Bryce James. Him and Bronny get traded to Cleveland. He runs it back one final time. Pure cinema. Who says no?
It's time to pray to the NBA God so they can give the script writers this type of wisdom.
Our glorious king, have them draft Bryce.
Give the script writers this wisdom because that is pure genius. And a championship. Then LeBron retires. Greatest season of
Man, shut the fuck up, dude. All they do is shoot threes. They were going to smack Cleveland no matter what.
All they
were going to smack Cleveland no matter what.
Nope. Cleveland is winning that series. I stand on that.
Not.
I stand on that.
Men said they were barely winning games.
Boston sucks. If they can't shoot threes, they can't win.
Whoa. Put that comment on screen. Jack. Nobody insults my glorious king's sperm. Nobody dare insult sperm like that.
Our glorious prince. The son of our glorious king, Bronny is not trash.
Yeah, I know. We said this
is
what I said. They draft Bryce, the other son. They draft Bryce, and then Bronny and Braun head over there.
Crack. You're smoking crack. Bronny is not trash. He's going crazy in the G League. Now imagine when he gets back into the league, bro. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna be throwing lobs to his dad, bro.
I think you hit a nerve, Anthony. That was not the right.
You don't dare
to see that. I want to see.
Man, JC, man, no. Put JC's comment up. Nobody comes for the sperm. How many times do we need to fucking say it? Nobody comes for the sperm.
Don't you dare. Oh, Tierney.
You're haters. You're all haters. You're just mad none of you could be LeBron. You're all mad none of you could be. You're all mad none of you could be the sperm. You all wish you could be the sperm.
When I have my son, I'm going to gift him to our glorious king so he can become a superstar in the league.
You know, have you guys seen that question online? Would you take off 10 years of your 2 years of your lifespan for 10 more years of prime LeBron?
Yeah, yes.
I would flip it. I'll take off 10 more years of my lifespan for 2 more years of prime LeBron. I don't care.
I need more prime LeBron.
Damn, JC.
I don't think I can show that one. Actually,
I don't think you can. That's crazy. Oh my
That was
god.
crazy.
Oh hell no.
Dude, what are these comments? These are fucking
This is our
diabolical.
family show, bro. Keep it PG in the comments.
These comments are absurd, guys. Come on.
Bro, Draven
It's
isn't even
20.
keeping it
Cut him some
PG.
slack.
You know
Holy-
how many F-bombs he's already splurted out? Forget PG. We've
Well,
gone
no,
rated
but we
R
can't be saying that. An F-bomb is
We've
okay, but we can't be saying that.
I mean, hell no.
Ban
Hell
him.
no.
Ban him. I've seen
Hell
enough.
no.
Ban him.
Chat, pick him up.
God.
Chat.
Mods,
Jordan on the
mods,
all-time
mods,
scoring
get him out of
list?
here. Mods,
Where's
get him
Jordan
out
on
of
the
here.
all-time scoring list? Where is he? Where
Oh
is
my
he?
God.
Okay, we gotta move away from
Mark,
Ronnie
where
and
is he, bro?
All due respect, JC, we have
Think
a
about it.
topic that's gonna take like 30 minutes to get
1991.
through.
There
If
was
we
no
start on that
Kareem.
now, we'll never
Magic
get to
was
it.
old. 1992, they only had Clyde Drexler. 1993, the
See?
Suns only had Charles Barkley. 94, Jordan was suspended. 95, Jordan was suspended and got whooped by a young Shaq. 96, they got lucky in 96. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good win. 97 and 98, they played against a child predator. They
Fact.
played against a child predator. Come on.
Okay,
And I don't care what anybody says. If Jordan was still in the league, if he wasn't suspended, they're not beating the Rockets.
Yeah, Anthony, it's just kind of
They're not
respect
beating
thing.
the
There's
Rockets.
just some things we don't want to
Who's
say.
stopping Hakeem? They're not
But
beating
no.
him.
We got lucky. Personally, we all know Patrick Ewing was easily better than Michael Jordan. That's not even a debate. Like, I don't know why we're comparing him to my glorious king.
we have to move on before someone gets hurt. Okay.
Our glorious king would not be. He will not be.
Yo, what? What is this comment?
He will
Please
not
put it up,
be
Jack.
stained.
Please put it up. Please put it up.
Our glorious king will not be bashed.
No, that's the best comment I've ever seen. Oh my god.
God.
And Jordan got a 2-year suspension for gambling. He got a 2-year suspension for gambling. He hates his kids. His kids hate him.
I don't want to say his name because I don't know how YouTube feels about his name.
We're
But
not saying the name.
all of those videos that LeBron says ain't nothing like a bleep party, that's AI.
Yeah,
That's
nope,
pretty
that's
AI.
not real. You remember him
It's
getting
AI.
that video? Have you guys seen that AI video of Gershon Yabusele dunking on LeBron? That was crazy. That was definitely AI.
Exactly. That's
Like,
AI.
that was an absurd use of AI.
Y'all see how advanced AI is getting, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, look at Elon Musk with all those AI robots. Like, think about it. You see how advanced AI is? We got videos of LeBron getting dunked on. LeBron saying that ain't nothing like a bleep party.
Can we put that up, Jack?
That's AI, man.
We're moving on. All right.
We're gonna get
we'll talk about the
demonetized.
Cavs. Let's talk about the Cavs some more. After the game, Darius Garland's made it
my
very
God.
clear that he felt they deserved 4 All-Stars on the team this year. Do you guys agree with that?
I mean, if we're moving into the All-Star topic, and I'll start it off with a bang because this perfectly segues into it. I have Darius Garland as an All-Star starter.
Okay.
I believe Darius Garland should start in the All-Star game for the East. Hey, good night, Anthony. Great talking to you. But
LeBron is still the GOAT, though.
look, Darius Garland, he's averaging, 22, 7, 3, 2 steals a game. That's fine. But look, what nobody's talking about, and I made sure to confirm this, he's shooting 50, 40, 90 this year.
He is, yeah.
50, 43.5, and 93% from the line. He's been ridiculously efficient. He's easily been one of, if not the best. I personally think he's been the best true point guard in the East. His team is the best in the East. There is without a doubt in my mind that he should be the starting point guard for the East in the All-Star game this year. Donovan Mitchell is a slam dunk, obviously. Easy All-Star. And personally, look, while I love Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, I personally both gave them spots. I think the East is just so weak at big men. It's like kind of.
It's always weak on the big man side.
It's just ridiculous. Like they have
guards,
no.
I'm not gonna lie. The guards for the East was really difficult for me.
Oh yes, that was rough.
It
I've
was
got.
so hard.
So you think they did
But
deserve 4, yeah?
Big man was pretty easy.
But yeah, I gave them both spots because I didn't have any other big men to really give it to.
Yeah.
But that's not to take away from them being deserving of it. They're absolutely deserving of that spot. It's just
This man basically got the Cavs starting 5 as his All-Star starters.
no. Garland's the only starter.
Oh, so you
The
got
rest of the
Mitchell
three are off
the
the bench.
bench.
The rest of the three are off the bench. Personally,
I got Mitchell starting. My other guard, I got LaMelo starting. We gotta start respecting BBB. We gotta start respecting Big Baller Brand. I've been rooting for Big Baller Brand for the longest time. People call LeVar crazy. You got Lonzo back. You got LaMelo getting more votes than Curry. LiAngelo got the greatest rap song of all time. Bro,
I'm getting swerved.
the Ball brothers are back. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Like, bro, that's come on. The Ball brothers are back. LaMelo deserves it. He's been hooping. The Hornets are not the best team, I will say.
I mean,
but out of all the players that deserve the name, the title All-Star, LaMelo is literally the perfect fit of how an All-Star plays. You see how the All-Star games are these days. LaMelo literally fits it perfectly.
good, Jack.
Bro, it's a fly, bro. It's my fault.
I mean, no, I agree with you, Dev. Like, I gave LaMelo an all-star spot, but he's not a starter for me.
Yeah.
For me,
Who's your starter? Yeah.
my starter in the East, the obvious three for me are Giannis, Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns. I don't think there's any debate about those three being starters in the East.
For sure.
Like I said, I'm giving one of the spots to Darius Garland, and the other one I'm giving to the most improved player in the NBA this year, and that's Cade Cunningham. Because now we're averaging 25, 8, and 7 a night.
Yeah.
And the Pistons
I completely forgot about that dude.
And the Pistons are not an easy win anymore. Because as much most teams should beat up on them, but any given night, just Jaden Ivey will go for 20. Cade will drop a triple double. Like, this is not insane anymore. And that's largely because of Cade Cunningham. He has taken over that league. The Oklahoma State pick has dominated. He has improved his game defensively as well. And I think he's earned that second All-Star starter spot. Look, I mean, I've got Donovan Mitchell on my bench. I've got LaMelo Ball on my bench. I gave a spot to Trae Young because Trae Young, dude, he's gone for 20 and 20 so many times this year. I think it's ridiculous. Non-All-Star.
Trae Young has become probably the most underrated All-Star
in
the league. Probably the most underrated player in the league.
Honestly.
So give me your starting 5, Davinsky.
My starting 5, LaMelo, Mitchell, and basically the same Tatum, Giannis, and Cat.
Okay, yeah. So I got Cade as well starting, and Donovan Mitchell. So Cade, Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns. Okay.
I'm glad none of us went for the same. It's like a Venn diagram. We've all got one share, but none of us.
Yeah.
So you got LaMelo starting. LaMelo made a spot for you, Jevin?
He's on my bench.
Yeah, same. Okay. And so Garland starting. Garland's on my bench. He's on your bench, Davinsky?
Low key, I put Brunson and Trae Young on my bench.
I have Brunson and Trae Young on my bench too.
Like I said, it was so hard. Like it was really, really hard.
So you don't have Garland?
Just knowing like how good Brunson is and knowing Trae Young, I had to put them on my bench. But I probably might switch it. I might even switch my wild cards too.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know who I forgot then. Because on my bench, I have Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, LaMelo Ball, and Trae Young. I have all of them there. And then I also have Jaylen Brown still because he's Jaylen Brown. The name will get in there. I have Jared Allen, and I have Evan Mobley. So was there a player that I just completely forgot?
I honestly just put 5 on my bench.
I personally have Franz Wagner.
Yeah,
he didn't play enough for me. He didn't play enough for me.
And I put Mobley on my bench.
Yeah. I think I don't know if Franz Wagner will be eligible to.
I don't think so.
But he did play at least 25 games, and he was averaging almost 28 points per game.
Would he even be healthy?
I was looking at that. It was 25 games exactly. It was 24 points per game, and he hasn't played in a while, so I don't think he even could play. I considered him heavily. I just couldn't give him that spot over how many guards in the East have just been hooping all year. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
the East.
I mean, I had him as a forward though. I had Franz Wagner as a 3.
Oh well, yeah, I know.
I put him at a 3.
I have 4 guards, like 1 like small forward if we're calling Jaylen Brown that, and then I have 2 bigs. It's just there's no forward I would put over Trae Young, Ball, Brunson, or Mitchell. I don't think.
Yeah, it's too stacked on the guard position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I put Franz Wagner over Jared Allen, but if Franz Wagner's not available, then I think Jared Allen would definitely slot in as an injury reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good.
What's your wild card?
My wild cards were Jaylen Brown and Trae Young.
Mine were Brunson and Mobley. Or no, mine were Brunson and Young. My bad.
Yeah, mine Tyrese Maxey, and this one is gonna ruffle some feathers, but I don't care. Tyler Hero.
Bias.
I don't hate it.
Open this season.
Bias.
I don't hate it.
I don't care.
I did consider Bam. I will say I did consider Bam, and then I saw his bitch ass was averaging 16 points a game. What are we doing, Bam?
Inconsistent now. This season he's been inconsistent. Tyler Hero has been very consistent this season. He had a game winner on the Magic. He's had a couple 30-point games. He went for 40, even though we lost against the Pistons. Like, Hero has been completely hooping, and I wouldn't be surprised if he won Most Improved.
The only other guy that I had that I wanted to put in, but doesn't have room, was RJ Barrett, who's I think averaging about 23, 7, and 6. The Raptors just suck, so I couldn't do it.
I considered Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes was like a quick flashbang into my head.
Damn,
I was like, no.
I wonder when we're gonna interview Ochai again. I wonder how he feels about the Raptors' record currently.
Oh yeah, let's ask him about that. Yeah,
bro, I went to a Heat game against the Raptors.
Yeah,
I went to a Heat game against the Raptors, and luckily, I recorded a basket from him. It was a layup. I got a layup from him on film.
All right. Let's get into a more interesting, because there's going to be a lot of snubs in the West. So your starting guards first.
These are obvious, I fear.
I'm so ready to ruffle some feathers.
I think the starting guards are obvious. It's Shea and Curry for me.
My starting guards, I put Shea and Anthony Edwards.
Now,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah, you're starting De'Aaron Fox. You're starting De'Aaron Fox, aren't you? He's starting De'Aaron Fox. I knew it instantly the second he paused it.
At least I put Tyler Hero as a wild card. You cannot call
let me tell you. This man is second in the league in total points. Second in the league in total points. 5th in the league in points per game. And the Kings are almost a 500 team again. He's easily the best player.
Not over Steph Curry. Not over my.
Steph Curry's averaging 22.
Damn. He's averaging 40. Sorry.
He's averaging 22, and his team is 2 games better.
It's still Steph Curry. Don't matter.
That is glaze.
Don't matter. It's not glaze of his truth. It's not glaze of his truth.
It's not true. De'Aaron Fox has been a better player this season than Steph Curry. Anthony Edwards, I think Anthony Edwards is more on. Honestly,
you're forgetting the aura. He doesn't have aura.
No, I don't care.
De'Aaron Fox
doesn't matter. He does not have aura.
He's my Kings, bro.
Listen, I think deserving
Sacramento. At least
if you ask me who deserves it,
let's go to San Francisco. I don't want to go to San Francisco. I don't want to go to Sacramento. Put him somewhere in I don't know, New York or something. He's gonna have aura in New York.
Capital of California, by the way, Sacramento. Shout out.
That's right. So look,
no one Curry, wants to go there regardless. Everyone would rather be with Curry.
I put Curry on the team, okay, but I've got Fox starting.
I put Curry on my bench.
Okay, Anthony Edwards over Curry. And I almost argue Anthony Edwards is more egregious than De'Aaron Fox. He has not been that good this year. I just wanted to attack him because that was obvious bias. But
no, it's not.
It is bias.
No, it's not.
My glory is look. The most influential player to ever touch a basketball needs to
is LeBron James.
I mean, to the way basketball is played, nobody's changed it more than Steph Curry has.
That's unfortunately true.
That's nice and all, but that was 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Don't care.
That's
De'Aaron Fox doesn't have aura. It doesn't matter.
Yo,
He's
Curry
better
was
at
MVP 10
basketball.
years
Doesn't
ago.
matter.
That's
No
crazy.
aura. He's lacking aura.
Oh my god.
That is
I don't know.
crazy. 10
You know
years
what?
ago,
Steph Curry didn't
Kawhi.
make the team. I don't care. I put Norman Powell on it.
No.
Yep.
Did you say Norman Powell?
Norman Powell.
That is so
Norman
random.
Powell over Steph Curry. You just,
Oh
you
my
just,
God.
You just
Norman
forced
Powell.
That's
Okay,
random.
Kawhi's played one game. Give it to him.
Bro, did you guys see that Kawhi Leonard promo video for his return?
No, I didn't. I did not.
Bro,
That
that
was-
was the funniest and horniest thing I have ever seen. I watched a promo video for an NBA player to return to play basketball.
Do I have to watch
For 2
this?
games, by the way. For 2 games. And that
Bro,
was-
it's on his YouTube channel. Kawhi has a YouTube channel.
yeah, that's it.
Yo, that was so funny. I was just like, why?
Okay.
That's something that you see in wrestling, not basketball. Why does he have a whole video package of him just returning to play
Kawhi
basketball?
Leonard, the return.
Yes, that's literally what it's called.
The New Balance one.
Bro, it was so funny.
His channel is called Claw, and he has 7,000 subscribers.
I
He
love
just
that.
made it too.
Oh my God. Also, to
But
be
with-
fair, to be fair, he only did leave the team because of like the fires in his family. That's
Yeah,
why
no,
he stepped away.
It was absolutely fair enough. But like,
No, it's
That's
completely
fair,
valid.
no,
It's
the way
just
I
so
see it-
unfortunate that the guy
Yeah.
who's known for playing 2 games and then disappearing again played 2 games and then had to disappear.
The crazy thing is, it's just like no other LA players have been announced to like leave, and I wouldn't even blame them. I don't blame Kawhi for doing it, but it's also a bit fishy because it's like no other players from the Lakers or the Clippers decided to leave. They decided to keep playing. JJ Redick lost his house,
Yeah, no, that's so.
and he's still coaching. That's
he ain't
crazy.
gone. But anyway, we've all got Shea in our starters, obviously. He's, I think, second in. I think he's first in MVP as of today.
He is in the first in the ladder now. He's first in the ladder.
which
I mean,
is-
if we're talking aura, then
he's got it. He's
It's
got
Shea.
it for sure.
Yeah.
that's aura voting right there, baby. That's aura
that
voting.
man is a social media poet.
Let me get your forwards for the Western
Going
Cup.
forward, GOAT James, obviously, Sabonis, and Jokic.
Wow, I love
What?
it.
What?
I do not.
What?
I do
What?
not want
What?
I respect that shit.
What did you just say?
I almost put AD, but I was like, nah. The little MVP campaign that he had died in like September.
Look, I have obviously my glorious king. I have Nikola Jokic. I gave that last spot to Wemby.
I put Wemby on my bench.
Wemby's easily been better than Domantas Sabonis this year.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Kings fan, would you rather have Wemby or Domantas Sabonis?
I'd rather have
No.
Wemby, of course, but I'm just this is all-star. This is an all-star game. That's it. It's not like you're gonna play that much either way.
No, I gave it to Wemby. I gave it to LeBron. My glorious king would never always get the All-Star nod. He needs it.
Obviously.
Nikola Jokic, and then obviously
He's not leading the All-Stars in votes this year because he told them not to have him leading. That's the only reason why he's not
Nope.
leading. If he wanted to lead the votes, he wouldn't say anything. And he would
actually. No. The reason
Really
is
votes
they're splitting the votes of LeBron in half for Bronny as well because he's also technically LeBron because his name is LeBron James as well.
he's got half of
And so
good
it's like
DNA.
confusion, because they're like splitting the votes right now.
He's got half of good DNA.
Exactly.
All right, that's it. Okay.
That's-
I had Anthony Davis with LeBron and Jokic.
Wow, none of us went with the same. None of us had the same guards or the same big men. That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. But I would not be against Wemby going over AD.
You
Anthony
see
Davis
what the
is
crazy thing is? When we were doing our all-time list, our top 5 point guards, small forwards all time, me and Jack basically had the same list for like almost every position.
That's true. That what we did. Yeah.
Was I
That
still?
was
I feel like
He
I
was.
remember doing that.
No, that was just me and Jack.
I think it was us two. Yeah.
Okay, apologies.
Yeah.
But on the
Uh,
bench,
Yeah.
my bench. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna play, but I put Luca on my bench, and I have Curry on the bench as well.
I will say I gave those point guard spots. Both Anthony Edwards and De'Aaron Fox are both all-stars for me. They're both on the bench. And then Kyrie Irving is my other guard on the bench. I'd probably say he's the wild card, but of the three, but I gave Kyrie the nod there. I think it just made sense. But De'Aaron Fox, like you said, 26 points per game. He's been great, but not better than Mr. Curry. He gets there, and then Anthony
Isn't
Edwards.
De'Aaron Fox leading the league in like fourth quarter points?
Or like he had.
What is this collusion? Since when are you two teaming up? This is not fair. I need Nolan back.
I don't like Curry, so
it's fair.
Yeah, I think Fox is he's either leading the league or he's top 5 in
Jack's about to start pushing pro Heat propaganda here in about 5 minutes.
Pro Heat propaganda.
Yes, bro. Pro Heat propaganda. But no, I gave Edwards and Fox both the spots. I gave Kyrie a wild card. And then, I mean, KD was a gimme. I think KD, just as long as he'll be in the league, will be an all-star. I gave Anthony Davis a spot.
Yeah, I put AD.
And then, so you said Domantas Sabonis. I gave it to a different European white boy. I gave it to Alperen Şengün.
Şengün, I had a feeling you were going to say Şengün.
I gave it to Şengün. And then my last wild card, I gave it to Jalen Williams.
I don't.
J-Dub was my original wild card, but then I thought about De'Aaron Fox. But I was also thinking about Şengün. So I was just like, damn.
I just don't think the Thunder can only have one all-star. That does not make sense for me. I think J-Dub
exactly. Like the thing is, like they're the best. They're the second best team in the league. They're the best team in the West. It's like only one all-star doesn't sound right.
And contrary to the Kings shouldn't really have two all-stars. I don't think, because we haven't been. We should have. We're the 12 seed still, or the 11 seed, whatever it is.
Unfortunately, y'all should not have fired Mike Brown.
Nope.
I don't know. We've been great since we fired Mike Brown. I don't care no more. Shout out Doug Christie. He has been hooping. But yeah, I don't know.
Kyrie's my wild card with De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Okay, I have similar benches to you guys. I didn't have Domantas Sabonis. I had Wemby on my bench. I had Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry. Hold on, I had Jaren Jackson Jr. on my bench too. Jaren Jackson Jr. was one of my wild cards. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been elite the last 25 games, 25, 30 games without Ja Morant there. His numbers, I don't know exactly what they're looking like, but it was out of him and Jalen Williams for me. And I really wanted to give Jalen Williams a spot. But Jaren's been carrying the load for that Memphis team that have been the 2 seed for a while. So I got to put some respect on his name because I figured he wouldn't get a mention from you guys. So I gave it to Jaren Jackson.
Oh boy, got some more Heat information. The Heat have no trade offer for Butler, and he's on the verge of returning. Butler wants to join the Suns and is ready to make it even more uncomfortable for Miami if they don't bend to his demands. He's not going anywhere. And even if he was able to, what can the Suns offer? I'm not taking Bradley Beal. You better give Devin Booker. I don't give a damn. Don't look at me like that. I don't give a damn. I'm not taking Bradley Beal. What the hell can Bradley Beal do?
Motherfucker, you'll take Grayson Allen and you'll like it. What are you talking?
I'll take Grayson Allen and Devin Booker. I'm not taking Bradley Beal.
Motherfucker, you'll take Tyus Jones and you'll like it.
Not really.
You have no power in this scenario.
Butler got no power either. This is Pat Riley we're talking about.
He absolutely has the power in this scenario.
What power does Butler have?
Hey, I never want to hear that I'm a biased fan ever again.
No, that's absurd. That's an absurd opinion.
Pat
I'm not gonna lie
Riley
to
is
you,
the
Dom.
reason why LeBron left. Even Pat Riley told LeBron no. What can Butler do? Nothing.
He's gonna sit there making $50 million a year and eat
$50
cap
million.
space
We're gonna
because they
suspend
refuse
him
to trade
again.
him.
We're gonna suspend him again. He don't want to play. Suspend
Yeah.
him again.
So
Why would
either
this-
you get nothing out of him, or you give up something so you can get something.
What the
He
hell?
holds the power because he knows Miami will eat the loss. They can either
What the
trade
hell?
him and get something.
Hey, at the end of the day, Phoenix is gonna lose in the situation as well because they're gonna be above the second apron.
Why is
They
Phoenix
don't have
in this
any
trade?
draft
Phoenix is
capital.
not involved
What
in
draft
this
capital
trade.
does Phoenix have? They gave away their assets for KD and for Bradley Beal. So if they're trash, that's just going to Washington and that's going to Brooklyn. So either way, the Suns lose in this situation. He wants to be in a winning position. He wants money. What winning position is he going to be in when the Suns are one of the worst teams in the West?
I don't think
He
he's
just
going
wants
to
the
Phoenix.
money. That's it. He just wants the money.
I don't think
care
he's
what
going to
anybody
Phoenix.
Let's say he does go to Phoenix, right? Let's say he does go to Phoenix. Why on God's green earth would the Suns trade Devin Booker for Jimmy Butler?
So who cares? I don't give a damn. I just don't want Bradley Beal.
Man, it doesn't matter what you want. That's what we're saying.
Miami's just trying to get rid of Jimmy Butler, bro. They could swap him for half a bag of saltine crackers. Shout out
I'm
Fight
hoping it's like a 3 or 4 team trade where we get a few first round picks from somebody, and then Butler can go to Phoenix.
You know what? 4-team trade. All right, off the dome. Okay, here it is.
All right.
Send LeBron and Bronny to Cleveland.
Okay.
You send from Cleveland. You send Isaac Okoro and Karis LeVert to Miami.
Not bad.
Jimmy Butler goes to Los Angeles, and
So 3-team trade?
yeah, 3-team trade.
Okay.
I was like trying to rope in a 4th, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, there. Jimmy Butler to LA, Bronny and LeBron to Cleveland, and oh fuck. Cleveland. Oh yeah, Okoro and LeVert to Miami. There.
Not bad. But you're gonna need some first round picks for like Cleveland or Los Angeles.
Yeah, Cleveland gives up a couple first round picks to the Lakers, and then Miami gets nothing. Karis LeVert and Isaac Okoro equal Jimmy Butler. They get nothing. That's all you get. You will get no net Karis LeVert, and you will like it.
I would like a first and a second round pick.
No, you don't get a first or second round pick. Isaac Okoro or nothing.
I'll take a first or second round pick from the Lakers.
There is no first or second round pick.
Not like Butler's going to be able to carry the Lakers as he did with Miami. He's getting
Anthony
old
Davis
anyway.
carry the Lakers.
Lakers aren't giving up LeBron and first round picks for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, no, that's absurd, gang.
Of course not. That's why
They're getting the first round picks.
That's why he's going to Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Now he's going to Cleveland to finish to make the greatest career end of all time.
Pure cinema.
Exactly. The script writers need to get to it.
Okay,
Basketball guys need to give them the wisdom.
For your All-Star teams, who were the biggest snubs that you left off that you felt deserved it, but just
for me, for the West, it would be Şengün, J-Dub. Yeah, Şengün and J-Dub. For the East, I would say Garland for sure. I think, really like Darius Garland.
I mean, DeMontis was my big one because it feels like any night he can also go for 20 and 20. And I said the same thing for Trae Young in the East, and that got him in like an auto bid. But it feels like Sabonis.
Sabonis
I feel the one guy who I feel like I don't think he should get it, but I feel like he should get it more looks. I feel like Austin Reeves should get looks. He shouldn't get it, but I feel like he should get more attention because he's developing into the star. And there's been several games where he's stepped up. He's like averaging 20 a game now.
Over the last 10 games, he's averaging 22 and like 8 assists. Which is like Curry's averaging, by the way. So. Okay, my bad. Carry on.
Curry's got no help, bro. Curry has no help.
Oh, Curry has no help. Oh, big deal. He had Kevin Durant and Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. Big deal.
Bro, don't do this.
LeBron
You're
in
sounding like the
2018
Jordan guys.
had no
You're
help.
sounding like the Jordan motherfuckers. Don't say this.
LeBron
No,
in
you're
07
sounding
had
like the Jordan motherfuckers. They're gonna bring
LeBron
up
in
Chris
07
Bosh
had
and
no
Dwayne
help.
Wade. They're
LeBron
gonna bring
in
up
07
out
had
of
no
prime.
help. LeBron
They're
in
gonna bring
2018
up
had no
Derrick
help.
Rose. They're gonna bring up Cleveland Dwayne Wade. They don't get it. They're gonna bring up George Hill.
They're gonna bring up Rodney Hood, bro.
They're gonna bring up Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Don't do it.
They're gonna bring up Zubac, man.
Oh my god. They're gonna bring up Timofey Mozgov. You can't do this.
They're gonna bring up Larry Hughes and Anderson Varejao.
They're gonna bring up Luol Deng.
Darren Williams and oh god.
They're gonna bring up Matthew Dellavedova.
Elite.
Williams. Who else?
Known Australian.
They're gonna bring up J.R. Smith. They're gonna bring up Iman Shumpert.
Okay, we're just naming just people LeBron played with now. I also have
They're
snobs.
gonna bring up Shane Battier.
Oh,
They're gonna bring up Mike Miller.
They're gonna bring up Joel Anthony.
They're gonna bring up Norris Cole.
Bro, they're gonna bring up Chris Anderson and Mario Chalmers.
They're gonna bring up Dwight Howard and claim he's a 3-time DPOY.
Even though he was way past his prime.
They're gonna bring up Chris Bosh.
They're gonna bring up Dion Waiters. He didn't play, but he was on the Lakers.
They're gonna bring up Cavaliers Shaquille O'Neal.
Bro, that's even worse. That's even worse. Oh my god. They're gonna bring up all these guys and say LeBron had help.
They're gonna bring up Rajon Rondo.
They're gonna bring up Kevin Love. Oh god.
They're gonna bring up Ray Allen and say he was putting up 30 a game.
They're gonna bring up Markieff Morris.
They better not. That boy's so.
Wait, dude. You know what jersey I really want? I have a lot of cool jerseys that I'm very proud of. One of the jerseys I really want is I want one of those bubble jerseys. I want one of those like Markieff Morris, like say her names or like vote for Millsap.
Oh,
like I want one of those. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Where like Paul Millsap wore like a vote on the top, and then his number was 4, and then it was Millsap, and it looked like vote for Millsap. I want one of those jerseys so bad, and like Markieff Morris reminded me of it because I always see that one like screenshot of somebody from the G League wearing one of those to the game of a Morris brother, and it's just funny. It's just funny.
There you go. My only other snubs that we didn't mention were I felt like the Clippers deserve one player because they've been surprisingly good.
Zubac or Powell?
Well, even James Harden's been pretty good, but I don't think any of them deserve.
I've seen Harden get some votes.
But Zubac and Powell have been really high above expectations, especially Norman Powell, obviously. I think he's clear most improved player, him or Cade. But I'm going to go with Norman Powell just because it's so
I think that's a debate. I think it's a debate, but I wouldn't hate if they gave it to Norman Powell, but I don't think it's clear.
I think because Cade's a third-year player, he's expected to,
Yeah,
that's
why I didn't like it when Ja got most improved in his second season.
I thought that was so dumb.
You're supposed to improve. You won Rookie of the Year last season. You're supposed to improve.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That
makes absolutely no sense.
Norman Powell.
That's why I think Tyler Hero should low-key win it because he's getting All-Star votes. He's been a 6th man of the year. He's in his 5th or 6th season, and he's been going crazy in Miami this year. That's why I personally believe that he should get it. Because like if you're in like your 5th or 6th year and now you're starting to get like
wait, who'd you say?
Tyler
Hero. Bro, Tyler Hero's been hooping. You can't even deny that. I don't know
personally,
why you're looking at me like that.
I think Keon Ellis should win most improved.
Guys,
that's just my unbiased.
Are we just forgetting about? Oh my god!
He's gonna say.
Are we just forgetting about rookie Tyler Kolek? What are we doing, guys?
He did improve. He didn't even play last year, and now he's like kind of playing sometimes.
I see, most improved. Went from not playing at all to kind of playing sometimes.
That's most improved for real.
Real
Does your
today.
favorite player play a G League game and an NBA game in the same day?
Yes, Bronny probably. I don't know, but probably Bronny.
I don't think
But
he does.
he's gone from G League to
He doesn't
NBA.
play.
So.
Bro doesn't play. He goes, but he doesn't play.
No, he plays the home games, but he's in the G League during the away games.
Yeah, it's
so
good.
Bronny's there too.
Definitely really got a $8 million contract.
That man is so good. He's hooping in the G League and he's getting caught up to the NBA in like 2 different days.
That's facts. I mean, no, this is the next great NBA rivalry: Tyler Kolek and LeBron James Jr. This is what we all saw coming.
That would be nice.
All right. Also, Devin Carter just played his first game a couple nights ago. Lottery pick this year. Came back from his injury. I actually already forgot what it was, but he looks pretty good. He needs to work on his 3-point shot, but he is elite at rebounding for some reason. At 6'4", so that's exciting. He'll probably take those Colby Jones minutes that we had him playing for some reason.
You better not touch my glorious king Keegan Murray's minutes.
So I'll be honest, man. Keegan Murray, he has not been good, man.
If you touch my glorious king Keegan Murray's minutes, I'm gonna fly to New Zealand and we're gonna beef it out.
The amount. First
I'll
of
be
all,
the ref.
The amount of 1 for 6, 2 for 7 shooting nights I've seen from Keegan Murray is kind of like
making him
it doesn't matter. My center on 2K in my career has just kicks out to Keegan Murray, and he's shooting 64% from 3 now. Just
bring his ass into the Kings, bro. We need him.
He's basically Victor Wembanyama. He averages like 34.
In my career in so long. The last time I actually played my career,
I don't touch it.
Was like 2K19.
I don't play it, dude. I literally just had it.
I literally just played my league. I played my league.
Oh, that's so real, dude. I used to love doing the real builds.
I like 99 overalls, and I just dominate the league.
2K18 was the most fun because I remember always trading as like the Knicks to get Zion because Zion would progress so quickly.
Sick, bro. You're sick.
When it was the 20 that draft class, the Zion RJ, bro, everyone was so good in like 3 years. Bro, it was hilarious.
Shout out Darius Garland. Also, DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter, low key, most improved candidate. He's not gonna win.
Just under 20 points per game.
Yes, dude, he's been good. DeAndre Hunter, 4th pick in that draft.
And he's coming off the bench.
Also, shout out 7th pick out of Texas in that draft, Jackson Hayes. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's somewhere.
He's not on the Lakers, but
that's what I thought. I thought he was.
He's been there.
I thought he was like 10th overall. He went to the Pelicans, right?
I thought he was.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Pelicans.
No, because that was like that weird bullshit with like all the teams all had like weird trades because the AD thing. He went to the Pelicans. He went to the Pelicans, and after he got traded, he eventually went to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Pelicans, and then he got traded to the Lakers. I think 3 years ago.
Okay. 2 years ago. No, you're okay. So Zion 1, Ja 2, Barrett 3. Okay, this is what I was thinking of.
He was the first round pick that the Lakers gave for Anthony Davis, I believe.
No, so number 4 was originally the Lakers. He was officially traded, and number 4 was then officially traded to the Hawks, to the Pelicans.
And then they traded down.
So we went from a Hawk to a Pelican. Then Darius Garland got drafted number 5. Oh my God, Jarrett Culver went number 6.
That's crazy.
I was so big on Jarrett Culver out of.
Me too, dude. And then the Hawks drafted Jackson Hayes, and he went from a Hawk to a Pelican.
Yeah, he went from a Hawk to a Pelican.
I
on TikTok, but I just see that on my IG reels. Hey man, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
I love doing it because he caught it last time. He caught it last time. Jack was just annoyed last time, so I went to see. I did it like 3 times this episode.
I know. I'm just like thinking about it now.
He wasn't giving me a reaction, so I had to keep doing it until I got a reaction.
It was the
I was
fact
like, why
that
does he keep
me-
talking about
Why does he keep saying it
me and
specifically
Kyle,
like
too,
this?
I was like,
Yeah.
I just noticed that he just said that.
Oh my
We'll
God.
do the reference.
Okay. But anything else? Any more pressing issues in the NBA that we will need to discuss?
No, nothing really. Maybe another Zion rant, but that's really it.
Fatty.
Do
He
you
needs
have
to lose
another?
weight clause.
That's all. Just bro needs to lay off the chiller
Yeah,
bus.
I don't know why people want to be delusional and say they should trade Jimmy Butler to New Orleans and we get Zion. If it was bad enough,
What are these fucking trades that you're making in your head where you think you're getting
Not in my
all-star
head.
level
I've seen it
talent
on
for this
Twitter.
bum who doesn't want to play
I've
for
seen
you?
it on
What are
Twitter.
these trades?
I have
Just
seen
trade
it
for
on
Giannis
Twitter,
at this point.
I've seen it on Twitter, bro. I've seen it on Twitter.
Dude,
When
the
I
Heat
saw it
are
on
by
Twitter,
far the most
I was not
delusional fan
happy.
base. I'm
If
so
he was
done with
bad, if he was like this in New Orleans, imagine what he would do in Miami. He's not playing in Miami. He's gonna get injured on the beach, probably trying to sleep with a model or something.
shit. You blame
When
bro
he's
for
on the beach,
that.
crazy. Oh yeah, we actually didn't say, but Paolo Banchero is playing today. He's playing today. He's back for the first
Yeah,
time.
except
And
he's matched up against fucking Giannis. Like that's just an evil matchup to return to, bro.
yeah, his parlays is over under is pretty low, so
It's 17 and a half. I as an 18-year-old, I wouldn't know, but I've heard it's 17 and a half.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you have to be 21 to bit and
Yeah. I use Fliff, which isn't like actual money. I've never actually like bet with real money. I use Fliff for my parlays. I did cash an SGP last night though.
bro, it's 18 in New Zealand, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, hey, can I come stay with you for a couple weeks, Jack?
Yeah, stay in this one bedroom. Yeah, that'll be fun. It's
Hell
one bedroom
yeah.
apartment. It's like the size. I don't think
What did I hear last night? Oh, I cashed Şengün over 0.5 blocks, Dylan Brooks over 0.5 steals. Ja Morant's lines are at like 20 points right now. I got it at 19 and a half, and then Şengün over 35 and a half points, rebounds, and assists.
I'm not even gonna, bro. Josh Hart probably got the best braids in NBA history. Bro, look at this, bro. That is tough. It looks painful as hell, but that is tough. That's
first of all,
NY. That is so tough.
I'll never miss just Nowitzki saying "rin." Oh wow! Actually, at halftime though, Bucks are losing.
Bro, that looks bro. That looks so.
Banchero's got 11 at half. He's 11, 5, and 3.
Okay.
Giannis got 16, 8, and 3. What's my parlay for this game? In this game, I specifically need Giannis 2.5 steals and blocks. He's at 4 already, so cash it. Cole Anthony needs 4.5 assists and 14 points. Step up your game, bro.
Davis works better.
The Knicks are down 14 points to Thunder in the second quarter, by the way.
Holy shit. Well, you're down. Oh, God. What the fuck is going on here?
Who's down? Who's down?
Don't throw your life away.
No, I literally bet 20 cents on parlay. I'll never bet more. It's not worth it, ever. Do not sports bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not put money on.
We're promoting winning over here. All right.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, don't put money on athletes. Don't gamble.
Don't gamble.
Unless you know what you're doing.
Unless you're listening to Gritty Gamblers. Gritty Gamblers know what they're talking about. Those are the only guys you should talk about. Those are the only guys that know what they're talking about. Don't attack us, Tyler.
Yeah, we don't know. Don't listen to us.
Yeah, okay. Well, oh my God, Cat. What are we doing, brother? Why is Mikal Bridges 0 for 5? What are we doing, Mikal?
Thank you, everybody.
Mikal Bridges is 0 for 5.
For watching this Putback episode 20. We'll be back next week with episode 21. We've absolutely been rambling the last 5 minutes. I apologize.
Not even the last 5 minutes. It's been like, I don't even know.
We'll be back. Hopefully Nolan will be back with us. Have a good week. We'll see you then.